What is up, YouTube? Mr. Keen coming at you live from the classroom today. All right, here's what you're gonna learn about. Why is it harder to walk up a steep hill? You know, if you've ever been to San Francisco, those are some horrible hills to walk up. You may even feel your legs burning, and today you're gonna learn why. But first, we gotta learn about types of energy. Okay? So, I want you to do it in our traditional way. You need to write the word, at least the part that's starred, and then draw a picture. So thermal energy, I want you to think thermometer. Thermometer measures heat. Thermal energy is heat energy. Okay? And how it works, the hotter something is, the more thermal energy it has, because the atoms inside are moving faster and are more powerful. So as you go from solid to liquid to gas, those atoms are getting faster. So the hotter it is, the more energy it has, at least thermal energy. Next, for kinetic energy, I want you to think kinesthetic learning. Okay? You may have heard your kinesthetic learner. Everyone really likes to learn hands-on and visually and auditorily, but the point is, kinesthetic sounds like kinetic. Kinesthetic is hands-on, kinetic is moving. So they're very similar. Kinetic energy is all about moving. The faster you are, the more kinetic energy you have. So Usain Bolt had the most kinetic energy for any person on the planet to this day. Okay? So kinetic energy, the faster you are, the more kinetic energy. Anything that moves has kinetic energy. Next one, I want you to think, what does it mean if someone tells you that yes, you have potential? What do they mean when they say that to you? Hopefully, you thought, if someone says I have potential, that means I'm going to be good. It may imply that I'm not good yet, but I'm going to be good. And it's just like potential energy. All right, potential energy is energy that is going to be kinetic energy, or it's just energy that hasn't been used yet. It's not quite there yet, but it will be energy. So here are some examples I thought of. Food. Food is going to be energy. You haven't eaten it yet, but once you do eat it, it will give you energy. Or a bomb. A bomb that hasn't exploded yet has potential energy, okay, because of all the chemicals inside. So it is going to be energy, but it's not kinetic energy yet. It's going to be something. It's going to be energy, but right now it's just stored in something. Or this coyote or these boxes, they're about to fall. These boxes or the coyote are about to go very fast. They're not going fast right now, but they're going to be. So it's energy that hasn't been used yet. So it's going to be. So he's at the top of a cliff. He's going to have a lot of energy when he falls. So you can think of potential energy as energy that helps things move. The bomb will help things move when it explodes. The sandwiches you eat will help you move. And when he falls off the cliff, he will be moving very fast. But while he's high up, he has a lot of potential. And I want you to remember the lesson from yesterday that all energy stays the same. It just moves from one area to another. So what you put in is what you get out. So if you eat 500 calories of sandwiches, you can use 500 calories of kinetic energy. If you use 600 calories to get up a mountain, you can expend or use 600 calories when you fall. Okay? When you put a billion calories of energy into a bomb, you can get a billion calories of energy out. It all stays the same though, just moves in different forms. So please pause the video now. I want you to think, why do you have more energy on the top of a hill than at the bottom? Okay, it has to do with kinetic energy. Think about moving. Why do you have more energy at the top of a hill? Even if you're not moving, you have more potential energy at the top compared to the bottom, but why? Pause the video now and try and think about it. Hopefully you realized at the top of a hill, you can go down a lot faster because of gravity. So the higher up you are, the faster you can go when you fall. So right, here's my phone. Right now it has potential energy. Now it has more. Now it has even more. The reason is because when it falls, the higher up it is, the faster it'll fall. Okay, so the more energy you'll have when it crashes down. So the higher up you are, then the more potential you have to go very fast. when you fall down. So that's why higher up things, they have more potential energy. Okay? Now I want you to think, why is it harder to walk up a steep hill then? Hint, consider the conservation of energy, and remember that you go faster down steeper hills. So, pause me now and try and think, why is it harder to walk up a steep hill? Hint, what you put in is what you get out. As you walk up that hill, you're going to be gaining potential energy. As you lift something up, it's gaining energy. So you have to put more energy in since you're going to be gaining energy over time. That's the idea. As you go uphill, you're gaining potential energy. So you have to put more energy in to gain it. Oh, okay. Now on for part 2. So part 1 was types of energy. This is about other types of energy that are less well known. There's electrical engineering, energy. There's also electrical engineering, electrical energy, mechanical energy, nuclear energy, and light energy, and some others too. But you may have heard of all these before. You may not know though, all energy can be either categorized as potential or kinetic energy. It all falls under those two categories. So here's your job. You need to figure out the different types of energy. Are they potential or kinetic? I'll give you a hint. For example, thermal energy. Thermal is also kinetic energy because the hotter something is, the more it moves. So the hotter you are, the more you move. And since it's moving, it's kinetic energy. Okay? So when something's really hot, it's moving around a lot. The atoms are. So that's why thermal energy is also kinetic energy. Next one is potential. All right, we have some food. It's not moving, but it helps you move. Okay, so it has a potential to help something move. Therefore, it is potential energy because it's stored energy. You have to eat it to get the energy out. So it's stored energy. It's not usable right now. You have to eat it first. That's why it's potential. Next one, I want you to think about a lightning bolt or electricity. Not a battery, but think about a lightning bolt. Electricity or electrical energy is the flow of electrons. Okay? So, does that sound like kinetic energy or potential energy? Mechanical energy is moving things with tools or machines. Is that going to be potential or kinetic energy? And the last one, nuclear energy is energy stored inside the nucleus of an atom. So is that going to be kinetic energy or potential? Please try and figure out those last three. I'm not going to give you the answers. You need to figure those three out yourself. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with me. Have a great afternoon. Bye.